By order of the Commissioner of Police, Zubrowka Province, I hereby place you under arrest for the murder of Madame Celine Villeneuve.
She's been murdered, and you think I did it.
He's like, I'm out of here, man.
My man got the quickest first step in the business. He was like, and I'm out.
I'm out.
What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Leo of GeeklyGoods is in the building. What's going on, champion?
What's up, man? Back again
Yes,
for a
sir.
good one this time, man. Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yes,
this is
man.
a fire selection for Wes Anderson.
So this is going to be my first time watch of the Grand Budapest Hotel. Make sure you stay to the very end because you already know me and Leo. We're going to chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth over the things we've enjoyed and over to some of the things we may be scratching our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Let's do it. Super wide shot there.
Yeah.
The Three Stooges singing on the bench over there.
This reminds me, there's like a place somewhere in the United States where they put like locks on a chain fence or something to symbolize something. So maybe that's what this is, something like that. The Grand Budapest Hotel. Now, if I remember right, this is a star-studded project.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is loaded with people. Jude
An
Law.
extremely common mistake. People think the writer's imagination is always at work, that he's constantly inventing an endless supply of incidents and episodes. These stories will continue to... Stop it! Stop it! Don't do it!
You can hear it too off of the side.
Right? Like,
He said, don't do it.
The incidents that follow were described to me exactly as I present them here, and in a wholly unexpected way.
Okay.
A picturesque, elaborate, and once widely celebrated establishment. I expect some of you will know it.
It was off-season, and by that time decidedly out of fashion.
yikes.
What few guests we were had quickly come to recognize one another by sight as the only living souls residing in the vast establishment. I noticed a new presence in our company. A small, elderly man, smartly dressed, with an exceptionally lively, intelligent face.
Who's this interesting old fellow?
I inquired of Monsieur Jean.
That's Mr. Moustafa himself. He arrived early this morning.
Mustafa.
This name will no doubt be familiar to the more seasoned persons among you. Mr. Zero Moustafa was, at one time, the richest man in Zubrowka.
Huh.
And was still indeed the owner of the Grand Budapest.
I'll tell you a secret. He takes only a single bed sleeping room without a bath in the rear corner of the top floor.
Without a
It's
bath.
smaller than the service elevator.
Dang.
Homie smells.
Did some of the most lavish castles and palazzos on the continent. Yet here, in his own nearly empty hotel, he occupied a servant's quarters.
Wow.
At that moment, the curtain rose on a parenthetical domestic drama, which required the immediate and complete attention.
Lazy but quick, huh?
Yeah.
I admire your work.
While I'm in the bath, homie? Like,
What?
Thank you most kindly, sir.
Did Monsieur Jean have a word or two to share with you about the aged proprietor of this establishment?
I must confess, I did myself inquire about you. The thermal baths are very beautiful.
What?
They were in their first condition.
Okay.
It couldn't be maintained, of course, too decadent for current tastes. But I love it all just the same.
dog, it's
It's
filthy up in there. Talking about it. Look.
I think you need a scrub brush.
But if it genuinely does interest you, may I invite you to dine with me tonight? And it will be my pleasure, and indeed my privilege, to tell you my story, such as it is.
While we in the bath, we doing the invite out to dinner and stuff.
Well, it begins, as it must, with our mutual friend's predecessor.
My man's like, you.
Original concierge.
That's your boss man's, all right.
It begins, of course, with
Gustave.
Ray Fiennes.
Didn't he just win the Oscar?
No, it was Brody.
Brody,
Who
won.
is
That's
also
right.
in
That's
this
right.
movie.
That's right. Oh, Brody's in this one too?
Yep.
Okay.
Right there.
Conclave, that's what they
Yeah, yeah. I still gotta watch that Conclave, man.
I'm not eating.
I beg your pardon.
I'm not eating.
Why not?
I fear this may be the last time we ever see each other.
Why on earth would that be the case?
Well, I can't put it into words, but I feel it.
She looked terrifying.
Terrified.
Come with me.
Fucking Lutz.
Please.
You've nothing to fear. You're always anxious before you travel. I admit you appear to be suffering a more acute attack on this occasion, but truly and honestly, oh dear God, what have you done to your fingernail? It's not that I don't like it. I am physically repulsed.
He said, get her a damn scrub brush.
Will you light a candle for me, please? In the sacristy of Santa Maria.
I'll see to it myself immediately. Remember, I'm always with you.
I love you.
Oh, this is lovely.
I love you.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm pardon.
And I'm out. He said, love you too. Okay, get him on out of here
And
now.
be done. Get all your stuff, man. You cleaned her all the way out.
Run to the Cathedral of Santa Maria in Brucknerplatz, buy one of the plain half-length candles, and take back 4 Klubecks in change. Light it in the sacristy, say a brief rosary, then go to Mendel's and get... If there's any money left, give it to the crippled shoeshine boy.
Right away, sir.
Little tiny Tim over there, man, making his...
Hold it. Who are you?
Dude from Spider-Man.
I'm Zero, sir. The new lobby boy.
Zero.
Well, I've never heard of you, never laid eyes on you. Who hired you?
Mr. Mosher, sir.
Mr. Mosher?
Yes, Monsieur Gustave.
Dang.
He's been engaged for a trial period, pending your approval, of course.
Thank you, Mr. Mosher.
You're most welcome, Monsieur Gustave.
Got the Willy Wonka window opening.
Officially interviewed.
Should I go and light the candle first, sir?
What?
No.
It's like, forget everything I just told you.
Experience.
Hotel Kinski, kitchen boy, 6 months. Hotel Berlitz, mop and broom boy, 3 months. Before that, I was a skillet scrubber.
Experience, 0.
Yeah.
Family,
0.
6, Igor. Why do you want to be a lobby boy?
Who wouldn't? At the Grand Budapest, sir. It's an institution.
Very good.
Felt good about that one.
You know, gotta lather up the boss real good.
Right.
Were you ever a lobby boy, sir?
What do you think?
Well, I suppose you'd have to start somewhere. I mean, you couldn't.
I'll go light the goddamn candle.
Yes, sir.
He's saying Johnny on it.
And so my life began.
Okay, so our narrator is the lobby boy. Okay.
I became his pupil, and he was to be my counselor and guardian.
What is a lobby boy? A lobby boy is completely invisible, yet always in sight.
I began to realize that many of the hotel's most valued and distinguished guests came for him. It seemed to be an essential part of his duties. But I believe it was also his pleasure.
Oh, he pleasuring the rich young ladies, huh?
Yeah, he
The
sure
requirements
is.
were always the same. They had to be rich, old,
Look, he got him
insecure, vain, superficial,
got him a type.
blonde,
Oh my gosh.
needy.
Oh, you over here getting topped off by an
By
old
Granny?
lady? By Granny?
Look, Granny still got it.
Granny took her teeth out and put in work, huh?
She said, let me walk over to the sink right quick. I gotta pop my mouth out.
Each month, his emissary, known as Deputy Kovacs,
Big old
arrived to
Goldblum.
review the books and
look
convey
at
messages
Jeff.
on behalf of the mysterious proprietor. Mr. Gustave and our business manager, Herr Becker, met with him in private consultation above reception.
Mendel's.
That look fire though. Got them a little assembly shop.
This was also when I met Agatha.
Sir Sharonin.
You can't wipe your sweat with the same hand that you taste the. Okay.
Hey man, it's 1932, man.
The rules are different.
Different
it's
era.
Flavor. It's flavor is what that is. That's adding a little flavor.
Little bit more, a little bit of seasoning.
Is that Mexico on her face? She has a birthmark the shape of Mexico?
Yeah.
That's random.
What do you want?
Look.
I'm serving. Will there be war? Tanks in the water.
Dear God.
His countess.
She was dynamite in the sack.
Was she?
My man.
She was 84.
I've had older. When you're young, it's all fillet steak, but as the years go by, you have to move on to cheaper cuts.
Oh my God.
More flavorful.
Yo, you better listen up, young man. He's dropping game on you.
Let me drop some bars on you right quick. You get to be my age, man. The options decrease.
Wow, war's on the way.
Yep.
Well, hello there, chaps.
Documents, please.
With pleasure.
Oh, is he undocumented?
That's a migratory visa with stage
Okay, I was
3
wondering.
worker status, France, darling. He's with me.
Come outside, please.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Sit down, Zero. His papers are in order. I cross-referenced them myself with the Bureau of Labor and Servitude. You can't arrest him simply because he's a bloody immigrant. He hasn't done anything wrong.
You talking crazy.
Yep.
You better go out there with him.
Yeah.
Stop it, Never mind, Mr. Gustave. That hurt.
Damn.
Oof.
Take your hands off my lobby boy.
Oh, you claimed him. It's my lobby boy.
My lobby boy.
My name is Henkels. I'm the son of Dr. and Mrs. Wolfgang Henkels-Bergersdorfer. Do you remember me?
Just say yes.
I know exactly who you are. It's uncanny. You're little Albert.
Oh,
I'm terribly embarrassed. Release them.
Albert.
Your colleague is stateless. You'll need to apply for a revised special transit permit, which at this point may be very difficult to acquire. Take this. It's temporary, but best I can offer, I'm afraid.
Where is she, Clotilde? Take me to her.
Oh, he's so dramatic with it. Take me to her.
Take me to her.
You're looking so well, darling. You really are. They've done a marvelous job. I don't know what sort of cream they've put on you down at the morgue, but I want some. Honestly, you look better than you have in years. You look like you're alive.
This fool. You look like you're alive.
You changed it after all.
Ah!
It's perfect. Clotilde.
Monsieur Serge voudrait vous parler en privé dans son bureau, s'il vous plaît.
Uh-oh. Talk about that money, probably.
We were escorted through a green baize door, down a narrow service corridor, and into the butler's pantry. A moment later, the kitchen passage swung open, and a small servant dressed in white jolted into the room.
Okay.
I've never forgotten the look on that man's face.
He looked terrified a little
Tony?
bit.
This is Madame D's last will and testament. Consists of a general tontine drawn up before the event of her husband's death 46 years ago. In combination with 635 amendments, notations, corrections.
635?
The authenticity of this document has not yet been confirmed by the presiding magistrate, so I ask that all parties be patient and refrain from comment until such time as our investigations can be completed.
Oh, I got an idea. And they're going to be upset.
No, they're going to be mad. Defoe got the rings all ready to go.
Esteemed friend who comforted me in my later years and brought sunshine into the life of an old woman who thought that she would never be happy again. Monsieur Gustave H. I bequeath, bestow, and devise, free of all taxation and with full and absolute fiduciary entitlement, a painting known as Boy with Apple.
Wow.
By Johannes van Huytel.
I can't believe it.
Boy with Apple.
Which gave us both so much pleasure.
The Van Hoyt? Tax-free?
Tax-free.
Gustave H.
Okay. The guy that was
I'm
clapping
afraid
them
that's
old
me,
cheeks.
Don.
Yeah. He was like, I'll put in work for that. I don't know what it is.
Whoa! Wow! Woo!
This man is an intruder in my home. It's not yours yet, Dimitri. Only when probate is granted and the deed of entitlement is
You're
given.
not getting Boy with Apple, you goddamn little fruit.
What?
Wee!
Con artist who preys on mentally feeble, sick old ladies.
He's
Probably
right.
them too.
Oh.
I go to bed with all my friends.
Oh, yo, he said it straight up, though. Oh, wait a minute, he had his back.
Look at Defoe.
Yo, we had the knuckles ready.
She's dead. I'm reading her will. Yes, yes, of course.
Yo, I can't get over that last scene.
I'll cut your throat.
You hear me? I thought I was supposed to be.
You are, but you're bisexual.
Let's change the subject. And
He's like, you might not be wrong about that.
No. You call me what you want. But I pleasured your mama.
He's like, hey, I pleasure with my friends.
Yo, I love how they had each other's back, though.
Yeah.
I love them two together. They're like Batman and Robin to me right now.
Hey, he said, that's my lobby boy.
Yeah.
He claimed him. He claimed him.
Yeah, see the way he looked at him too after he was like, I ride for you now. He was like, yo, we put the pause on him. That's it?
Yeah.
This is Van Hoytel's exquisite portrayal of a beautiful boy on the cusp of manhood. One of the last in private hands, and unquestionably the best. It's a masterpiece.
What?
The rest of this shit is worthless junk.
I said the rest of this is crap.
Oh, we stealing it? What the? Oh, they'll notice that.
Yeah, for real. That ain't boy with apple.
Je peux vous aider?
Oui, Serge, vous pouvez emballer ça.
Emballer? Boy, vous appelle?
Look. Wow. If you'd have told me this is where this film would have gone, oh, confidential. Okay. My man leaving like a thief in the night.
For real. Hey, after what happened, I'd be out of there.
What did you want to tell me? Before?
I think I cannot say right now.
Oh.
Write me tomorrow. Lutzbahn Station.
Oh, he wrote you already.
Yeah. My man came, kissed the corpse, knuckled up, grabbed the painting and rolled.
I pledge to you 1.5% of the net sales price.
1.5.
Plus room and board.
1.5.
But when the time comes, these will be yours, along with whatever we haven't already spent on horses and whiskey. Draw it up right now.
I like these two together. This is great.
Told him straight up, listen, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
After the hookers and blow is done.
Hey, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
He never told me where he came from. I never asked who his family had been.
Dang.
Hey, right?
That thing.
By order of the Commissioner of Police, Zubrowka Province, I hereby place you under arrest for the murder of Madame Celine Villeneuve.
I knew there was something fishy. We never got the cause of death. She's been murdered. And you think I did it.
He's like, I'm out of here, man.
My man got the quickest first step in the business. He was like, and I'm out.
I'm out.
Oh, man. Criminal internment camp. Wow. I did not see this film going this way. This is different.
Same wide shot as the first shot of the movie.
Oh, man. This is great.
Got a little window down there.
Yo, my man dipped. Look at that little bitty door. You got a big ass door like that with a little bitty door.
Little bitty latch door to open up.
What happened?
What happened, my dear Zero, is I beat the living shit out of a sniveling little runt called Pinky Bandinsky, who had the gall to question my virility. Because if there's one thing we've learned from Penny Dreadfuls, it's that when you find yourself in a place like this, you must never be a candy ass. You've got to win their respect. You should take a long look at his ugly mug this morning.
Yeah, my man be dropping gems though, man.
Right?
He's actually become a dear friend.
He said, you up in here, you better know how to box, bro.
Bob and weed, baby.
He suspects you're innocent.
Of course he does. What's the charge?
In the small hours of the evening of 19 October, and staff of Monsieur Gustave H. did arrive at the Degoff und Taxi's residence in Lutz and entered by the rear service alley, alerting no one to his presence, and to then proceed by way of back stairs and servant's passage. The next morning, Madame D. was found dead by strychnine poisoning.
Damn.
The identity of his accusers is made clear in this notarized deposition. They include essentially all members of the extended family. The key witness, who actually ostensibly saw the alleged events, appears to have fled the jurisdiction. His whereabouts are currently unknown, but is
That's
being...
convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Who is he?
Look.
Serge.
Serge.
I'm looking for Serge X.
Private inquiry.
You're his sister?
Yes, sir.
Seen him lately?
No, sir.
No.
Please don't hit no cripple lady.
No, sir.
I need to find him right away for his own safety and everybody else's. If he shows up,
Yes, sir.
tell him Jopling says, come home.
Ooh-wee. Hey. He's
But
basically
one thing
like,
is certain.
don't let me show up again now.
Don't make me come back.
May I offer any of you inmates a plate of mush?
These dudes.
You with a very large scar on your face?
That's a
Dang,
big
big
dude.
boy.
Come now, try it. It's actually quite warm and nourishing this morning. It needs a dash of salt.
Little mush with some salt. Here you go. Look, he like, all right.
What did you do?
Look, he getting everybody on his side. Like,
if he knows
Mush,
people.
gents, any takers?
He got the barbell just hanging. Like, really?
Oh, look at the picture.
Rise and shine. Chop, chop. Good morning, Pinky.
He ain't got the titties all over the wall.
Good morning, Pinky.
Pinky get a little gift now.
Mendel's again.
Precisely. Who's got the throat slitter?
Out of this world. Me and the boys talked.
What?
We think you're a real straight fella.
Well, I've never been accused of that before, but
You're one of us now.
what a lovely thing to say. Thank you, Gunter. Thank you, Wolf. Anything else?
Tell him, Ludwig.
Checkpoint 19 ain't no two-bit Huska. You got broad gauge iron bars on every door, vent, and window. You got 72 guards on the floor, and 16 more in the towers. You got a 325-foot drop into a moat full of crocodiles. It's got a soft spot, which in this case happens to take the form of a storm-drained sewer system dating from the time of the original rock fortification, way back in the Middle Ages. Take a look.
Oh, they better break out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We got fake documents, secondhand street clothes, a rope ladder made of sticks and bunk linens. But we need digging tools, which have proven hard to come by in this flop house.
Okay.
Are you ill, Mr. Moustafa?
He was crying.
You see, I never speak of Agatha because even at the thought of her name, I'm unable to control my emotion.
Oh, the lady at the Mendel shop.
Well, I suppose there's no way around it. You see, she saved us.
Yeah.
On our third formal rendezvous, I had asked for her hand in marriage.
Get him,
and she
Zero.
Let's go, Zero.
She said yes immediately. Look at that.
We did not have
Threw the
50
hat
crew
off
beds
and
between the two of us.
They gonna give him a real show.
Not only was Agatha immensely skilled with a palette knife and a buttercream flourish, she was also very brave.
Dang, they inspecting that stuff.
Wow.
It looks so good, you don't want to mess it up, you know?
A crucial document, either misplaced or conceivably destroyed. I don't know what it contains. I don't know what it represents. I don't know what it is. As well as the disappearance of the key witness in the murder case, Sarah.
Who are you working for?
Beg your pardon?
Who are you working for?
Point of fact, I'm the executor of the estate. In this particular situation, I represent the deceased. Provision for my fees was included in the...
Just wrap it up and don't make waves. Agree?
I'm an attorney, Dmitri. I'm obligated to proceed according to the rule of law. Not agreed.
Uh-oh.
No.
He didn't like that answer.
He already got the hitman with the cat.
He said, forget your
Out
cat.
the window?
He said, F your cat.
I don't think so. Did you?
Wow.
Oh, that cat gone, bro.
F your cat. Oh.
Dude.
You done bust the cat's head up. Open that's
Got them working.
Hide this. It's in code and you might need a magnifying glass to read it, but it tells you exactly where and how to find Boy with Apple. Don't take less than half the retail asking price.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Whew.
Oh, no, not like that. Wow.
Let's blow.
Dumb waiter. Had them a little plan, bruh.
Oh, yeah.
But you get out there. Shut the
God!
Oh!
Big boy.
It's you. Thank you, you sweet, kind man.
Gave him that mush with
Yeah,
that salt.
that salty mush.
Door.
Whoa! What?
Word. Homie just
Damn, man got hit on the
crazy.
team like
Yep.
that? Oh, he didn't make it though. Wow, but he took out 5 by himself.
I suppose you'd call that a draw.
Woo!
Yo,
That man
my
said,
man was about that
I got
life.
y'all, yeah.
Yo, he barely
Taking one
even
for the
hesitated.
team.
Let me introduce you. Pinky, Wolf, Ludwig. This is the Divine Zero. Gunther was slain in the catacombs.
Slade.
No safe house? Really? Completely on our own out here?
I'm afraid so. I asked around, but
I understand. Too risky.
Asked around.
We'll just have to wing it.
Oh,
Jeez, man. Savage.
I forgot the leather panache.
this dude forgot everything.
Forgot the lead panache. I've been in jail, Zero. Do you understand how humiliating this is? I smell.
Took a sniff.
I suppose this is to be expected back in... Where do you come from again?
Excellent, Maljabat.
Precisely. I suppose this is to be expected back in Excellent Maljabat,
Excellent Maljabat.
where one's prized possessions are a stack of filthy carpets and a starving goat, and one sleeps behind a tent flap.
Dang.
But it's not how I trained you. What on God's earth possessed you to leave the homeland where you very obviously belong and travel unspeakable distances to become a penniless immigrant?
Oh, he in his feelings.
Society that, quite frankly, could have gotten along very well without you.
The war.
Wow.
Well, you see, my father was murdered, and the rest of my family were executed by firing squad. Our village was burned to the ground, and those who managed to survive were forced to flee. I left because of the war.
I see. So you're actually really more of a refugee in that sense?
Truly.
Well,
Dang.
I
you
suppose
feel
I
like
better
shit,
take
don't
back
you?
everything I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walk it back.
This is disgraceful, and it's beneath the standards of the Grand Budapest.
We're brothers.
Ah.
Batman and Robin, baby.
They back.
I want roadblocks at every junction for 50 kilometers. I want rail blocks at every train station for 100 kilometers. I want 50 men and 10 bloodhounds ready in 5 minutes. We're going to strip search every pretzel house, Waffelhut, especially every grand hotel from Augsburg to Zilchbrook.
Ivan, darling, it's Gustave. Hello. Well, I was until about 5 minutes ago. We've taken it upon ourselves to clear out in a hurry, if you see what I mean. Well, through a sewer, as it happens. Exactly. Listen, Ivan, I'm sorry to cut you off, but we're in a bit of a bind. This is an official request. I'm formally calling upon the special services of...
The Society of the Crossed Keys. Okay.
I'll call you back, Gustav. Stand by.
There it
Bill
goes.
Murray, yes. Of course he's this.
Jojo, see the gentleman out.
Got it. Get me
Next
Monsieur
time.
Dino at the Palazzo Principessa, please.
Okay.
Higher! God damn it! Higher!
Everybody's got a lobby boy though, which is great.
Yep.
Higher!
Everybody got that lobby boy.
Get me Monsieur Robin at L'Hotel Court du Cap, please.
Wow.
Cross keys coming in.
Let me make a few calls.
Got him a call to make.
Serge X missing. Deputy Kovacs also missing. Madam D dead. Boy with apple stolen by us. Dmitri and Joplin, ruthless, cold-blooded savages.
Get in. That man showed up immediately.
Hiding out in the remote foothills near Gableweister's Peak. Our contact convinced him to meet you midday tomorrow at the observatory on the summit. Tell no one. He'll explain everything. The train departs in 4.5 minutes.
Wow. Turn into James Bond, right?
One last thing.
Lead panache.
Had it ready to go for him.
Well,
Yep.
you're one of us now, yeah.
man.
Talk to the club-footed sister again, and this time be persuasive.
Holy
How did you not notice?
Right?
That
Took
between
forever.
two ladies getting diddled.
What's the meaning of this shit?
Apple, I thought you did. Are you
kidding me?
Yeah. No more boy with apple. It's a girl with rose.
For real. Dang, man. Damn, man.
Laundry basket. The hell?
A radio
That was the club for
telegram
the
was
woman?
delivered and signed for by...
Wow.
It reads as follows. Pack your things. Stop. Be ready to leave at moment's notice. Stop. Hide out as vicinity of Gabelmeister's Peak. Stop. Destroy this message. All my love. Full stop.
Where's the basket?
Damn, dog. Here go the head. What's in the box?
Oh!
I mean, he said he didn't want to come back now. He told him, tell him to come home.
This dude is a problem.
He's ruthless, bruh.
Where you headed, mister?
The way he be looking.
Skiing, sledding, mountain climbing?
You asking too many questions,
Yep.
man. He's like, I'm gonna kill you.
Like,
hey, my man got the gat and the glass.
got the gat.
Watch out, man. You standing too close.
Yeah,
Feud.
mister. He's like, let me unbutton this right quick, let you know what's going on. Jeez.
It's a hell of a view. I give them that for what it's worth.
I agree.
Y'all ain't cold? Must stay lovely. Always.
Always.
Not a single foreign flake does any other in its pure and perfect form.
Somebody's coming.
This is Assassin's Creed.
For real.
Are you Monsieur Gustave of the Grand Budapest Hotel in Naples? Get on the next cable car.
Okay, got some instructions for him. Staring, bruh. Goodness. Those squeaking going with the
Yeah, but it was on beat though.
Yeah, it was.
Are you Monsieur Gustave of the Grand Budapest Hotel in
Get on his car. Yup, get on his car right now.
Forgot your bags? Yeah.
Forgive me, Monsieur Gustave. I never meant to betray you.
Here go this dude.
And now they murdered my only family.
Who'd they kill this time?
My dear sister.
The girl with the club foot?
Yes.
Yep.
I tried to warn you at the beginning.
I know, darling. Let's put that behind us. Listen, I hate to put you on the spot, but I really must ask you to clear my name. Obviously, you're grieving. And
There's more.
Oh.
Okay.
To the story.
I get it. Go on.
Them eyes.
I was the official witness in Madame D's presence to the creation of a second will to be executed only in the event of her death by murder. But they destroyed it. However, I pulled a copy.
A second copy of the second will?
Right.
What does it say? Where is it? What's it all about, damn it? Don't keep us in suspense, sir. This has been a complete nightmare. Just what is going on?
That part, I feel you, dog. He's just dead-eyed looking at him. Like, what the hell are you talking about, man? God.
Got. He got got.
You know, he got the little smoky thing, too. It helped me out. Damn, he out too, yo.
He skied his way out of there, man. Like, I'm out, bruh.
Get out of here.
Come on, let's go. Zero that dude, man.
Yeah, he is. Damn.
Shot down there. Like, bruh, stop. That ain't happening.
Oh, yo, this joint even got a car chase. This is amazing.
It's so good, man.
Yo, my man hitting them corners too.
Right?
All right.
Goblin gone, bruh.
Oh, he hit him with the oopsie. Dang. Say what you want about this dude. He's slick with it.
He's
Look.
slick.
It's like dummies. Pop. Take this drink real quick.
Got the pop button vest. Oh, man.
You sick, pathetic creep. I hate you.
Come on, Zero. Wake up,
Zero. Not breaking the whole chunk, dog.
If this to be the end, farewell, cried the wounded piper boy. Methinks me breathes me last, me fears, said he.
Yo, where did that even come from? It got yeeted off of Wait a minute, I yeeted off of there. He said, holy shit, where'd you come from?
Yo.
Do not attempt to flee.
Nah,
What do
we
you
out,
think?
bro.
I don't know. I'd rather jump off this cliff right now than go in prison.
He's like, nah, man.
Let's take Maniac's motorcycle, go fetch Agatha, take back Boy with Apple, and head for the Maltese Riviera once and for all.
Very good. You're so extraordinary. A moment of silence in memoriam of a devoted servant killed violently during the conduct of his duties.
Now y'all gonna do this,
right? He's like, we just killed the lobby boy. We gotta. Oh my god. The police blowing whistles. They're like, hold on, take a moment of silence.
Oh my gosh, the second copy of the second wheel, part 5. This is bananas.
Compliments of Hermendo for the executive staff.
Got her little cakes.
General Stieglitz requests a garden view sitting room with an extra rollaway. Let's put him in the Duke Leopold suite. Secretary von Yetzke's office is enabled. He's checking in a day.
Owen.
Forgot Owen Wilson was even in this.
I need more space than that.
Dang. The takeover.
That note is
Beginning
little.
of the end of the end of the beginning.
There they go.
The sad finale played off-key on a broken-down saloon piano in the outskirts of a forgotten ghost. I'd rather not bear witness to such blasphemy.
Me neither.
The Grand Budapest has become a troops' barracks. Never again shall I welcome
Actually, I
you.
think we might be going in there right now after all.
Might actually be going on in there. Go Dimitri.
Of course he's a member of the ZZ.
Of course. That doesn't look sus at all.
We booked you and your sisters into the King Ferdinand suite.
Oh, man.
Good evening, good evening. General von Schrecker asked me personally to make... beg your pardon.
You think that girl's got my legs? Excuse me.
Dang, he pieced that together man quick, didn't he?
Quickly.
Okay.
Quickly.
The slow, methodical bad guy walk.
Right? Hands behind the back and all. He's got the mustache and everything.
6.
Hold it.
Oh, Lord.
Compliments of Hermendo.
He's like, hell yeah,
I'll take another one here. Sir? Is that you?
Excuse me.
Oh, Bobby boy.
A package under her arm in the last minute and a half.
She just got on the elevator with Mr. Golf from Texas.
Thank you.
You broke the cardinal rule. Never keep your mouth shut.
Otto, sir. The new lobby boy?
Well, you haven't been trained properly, Otto.
Yeah.
People never provides information of that kind. You're
Exactly.
a stone wall, understood?
Right? He gave them a quick.
Immediately. Like, come on,
You,
man.
you slipping, bruh. What experience you got? Oh. Sir.
Pretty picture.
6th floor.
Oh gosh, listen to the
doom walk.
villain, the villain chorus going on, whatever. Come on, girl.
It's loud and everything.
And I'm out.
Oh my goodness. That was down in the lobby like, I know that ain't who I think it is. Uh-oh.
Where's Boy with Apple?
None of your goddamn business.
Oh man.
Hey.
Drop your weapon.
Just straight up shootout.
And we got a shootout too? Damn. Everybody strapped.
just shoot. Yes.
Stop Who's shooting who?
That's Gustave H, the escaped murderer and art thief.
Who's shooting who?
Dmitry Degov from Taxis. He's responsible for the killing of Deputy Kovacs, Serge X, and his club put his sister plus his own mother.
Nobody move. Everybody's under arrest.
Every single person in the hall.
Who's out the window?
Agatha.
Oh, this is not my baby.
Oh, he went through that gunfire for her. Look.
Hang on, here it comes!
Yo, Zero's it, man.
Zero's my dude. Oh,
there it is.
Yep. Yeah, look at him. Oh my goodness.
Agatha! Are you all right?
I think so. Something's on the back of the picture.
Oh man.
Only infinite by death by murder.
She left
Got the
everything
full
to Monsieur
audience.
Gustave, of course.
Everything.
The mansion, known as Schloss Lutz.
Dang, he got the mansion.
Factories, which produced weapons, medicine, and textiles.
Wow.
An important newspaper syndicate. And perhaps you've already deduced, this very institution.
Dang.
He anointed me his successor. And as the war continued, I served my adopted country from the narrow desk still found against the wall in the next room.
He got his little lobby
Got the
boy
lobby
next
boy.
to him.
As his disciples. Insecure, vain, superficial.
He got his
He said
own
the party don't
ladies.
stop. He's like, yo, I keep going.
He did not succeed, however, in growing old.
Oh.
Dearly beloved.
He got the Avengers
Nor
there.
did my darling Agatha.
Yes, he does.
Would be killed 2 years later by the Prussian grippe, an absurd little disease. But in those days, many millions died.
Dang.
On the 21st day of the occupation, the morning the independent state of Zubrowka officially ceased to exist, we traveled with Monsieur Gustave to Lutz.
Zero asked me about my humble beginnings in the hotel trade. I was perhaps for a time considered the best lobby boy we had ever had at the Grand Budapest.
Oh.
This one finally surpassed me, although I must say he had an exceptional teacher. Well, hello there, chaps.
Documents, please.
With pleasure. As always.
He still don't have his documents?
You're the first of the official death squads to whom we've been formally introduced. How do you do?
He stayed polite.
Plus ça change, am I right?
He still got that same old ratted
Still a
up.
little ratted up paper.
That's a migratory visa with stage 3 worker status, darling. Read this.
Darling.
He got that note still.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, they're like, we under a new regime.
Come outside.
Now stay there. I give you my word, if you lay a finger on this man, I'll see you dishonorably discharged, locked up in the stockade, and hanged by sundown.
Dang.
There are still faint glimmers of civilization
Right?
left in
It's
this
like, that's my
barbaric
dude. Oh.
Filthy goddamn cockroach racist asshole!
He was one of them. What more is there to say?
Dang, is that how he came to his demise?
What happened in the end? In the end, they shot him, so it all went to me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I was not expecting that ending.
Yep.
Zero Moustafa had traded a great and important fortune in exchange for one costly, unprofitable, doomed hotel.
Wow.
Was it merely sentimental? It was quite forward of me and a bit out of character, but I felt I must know, for my health, I suppose.
Forgive me for asking. I hope I haven't upset you. No, of course not.
Is it simply your last connection to that vanished world? His world, if you will.
His world? No, I don't think so. You see, we shared a vocation. Wouldn't have been necessary, no. The hotel I keep for Agatha. We were happy here. For a little while. To be frank, I think his world had vanished long before he ever entered it. He certainly sustained the illusion with a marvelous grace. Are you going up?
No, I'll sit for a little while. Good night.
Right, what a
with
story.
that, for real.
The next week, I sailed for Cure in South America. and began a long wandering journey abroad. I did not return to Europe for many years. It was an enchanting old ruin.
But I never managed to see it again.
That was excellent.
Excellent.
Wow. Stefan Zweig, huh?
Man, wasn't that fire?
That is excellent.
Excellent.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. That was dope. That's probably one of the better pieces of film I've seen in quite some time.
This movie is like, I see how people keep giving him money to go do stuff.
Yes.
Because if you get anything close to this,
yeah,
wow, you've got a Hallmark film on your hands.
My goodness, I'm like really blown away. I had said earlier, right? And I was like, I tried a Wes Anderson project like 30 years ago. It was a long time ago, one of his very first ones, and I just wasn't in the right place for it, right? Sometimes you have to be a certain space to kind of really appreciate the art. I obviously was not in that space because the one that I had seen wasn't enough to make me keep going.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited to actually open up the Wes Anderson playbook now and kind of see some of the other things he's done because I can't go on enough of how blown away I was. Every time I thought I was on stable ground of understanding what's going on, he found another way,
another door to open.
Right, either to make the frame beautiful, to make the actors more interesting, to make the story give it a little bit more depth. You never knew what was going to happen next. This is a 10 out of 10. I can't remember last time I even said a 10 out of 10 film. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
This is a 10 out of 10.
This is like a director's paradise because every little piece in this movie just moves so smoothly to come together by the end.
Yes.
And there's a lot of moving parts going on here. There's this past story being told, there's a twist with the storyteller, but it all comes together so beautifully by the end.
Oh my gosh.
So well done.
And I love a good story. I mean, I know we were talking in jest about, it felt like Batman and Robin, but it really kind of does. It goes from like this weird, interesting work relationship that they have to this relationship, but almost where it's kind of like a mentor-teacher kind of relationship, to them being kind of like, like really good friends, to them being like family.
Yeah, like father-son type of dynamic by the end.
You see, and all of it is earned as we're going through like all of these different steps. That to me was the absolute best part to me. It was that. And what's crazy is it wasn't like overdone and beaten over the head and over preaching anything. It just flowed.
It just flowed.
Yeah.
It was like, and Ralph Fiennes' character, by the way, you look at this movie, and this is totally just recency bias, but it's like, Ralph Fiennes is like miles better of an actor than Adrian Brody. You've got this caricature character over here with Adrian Brody, and you've got this fantastic acting from Ralph Fiennes. I mean, he really gets you intrigued.
Yes.
Like he's just that type of character that is just so poised, so has this system that he's running, and you're so interested in that character.
Yeah.
It's like you're the Zero of this story. And as we go on, it's like you grow with that story and you start to appreciate that character even more.
Yeah. You know what else I really I appreciate too as well? As I'm getting a little bit later in my stages of life, if I myself in my life is kind of like the Grand Budapest Motel, it may not necessarily be as flashy and shiny as it used to be, but there's a history.
Yeah.
There's a history to this life that I've lived, and I'm sure for you all as well. And you may not have, especially if you're like a little bit older, a little bit longer in the tooth, you kind of like look back at some of the things that you've done and the adventures that you've had, and when things might have seemed a little bit more brighter and a little bit more daring and stuff, but you still appreciate, even though it may not be as polished as it was, you still appreciate it, and for somebody else to kind of like tell your story, like I'm sure like the characters of Zero and our main character may have faded a little bit, but the story is still kind of being told through the books. And you get a chance to see that young lady who's sitting by with the little key statue, and she's like reading the story of a time period that has long passed. You know, there's so many different ways to connect to this movie. Even the relationship with Zero and the girl with the Mexican tattoo on her thing was great. You know, be able to have that ride or die relationship. I don't know if you've ever had a relationship with somebody, be a significant other or a friend or a brother or whatever it is, but somebody that's just got you.
He had him the whole step of the way, man. They had each other.
I can go on and on about how much I can pull from this movie. I need to see it again. Now, this is a multiple viewing for you.
Yeah.
Did you pick up anything else, or maybe a better understanding of some stuff?
I think for sure the passage of time and just how the hotel looks at the end and the beginning, like piecing together that exactly like you said, even though it's shabby and run down, there's still that richness to it.
Right.
There's still that history. It's been through things.
Yeah.
And it personifies their adventures.
Yeah.
From when Zero was, just a lobby boy to all the way at the end when this man's running the hotel and coming back and visiting. And it's just like such a rich, storytelling of time. It's really, really just beautifully done.
Beautifully done. I can't thank you enough. I hit you up on the phone. I was like, yo, I want to do this. I want to hop into some Wes Anderson. And you lit up. You were like, oh,
Budapest.
You're like, we can definitely walk down these streets. This is dope. I've said this a million times. I think a lot of times when you go to the movie, if you're going to the movie theater and you're sharing a movie experience, either the crowd that's already there or the person that you're with, I think that adds to that experience. And you, brother, have absolutely added to this experience. I loved this film, but watching it with you just made it that much more richer. So thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
I can't thank you enough.
Always great collaborating, my friend. Always great.
If you want to know more about this guy, you're my dude. You absolutely need to do yourself a service and head over to GeeklyGoods. You need to head over to GeeklyGoods on YouTube. You need to head over to it on Twitter, because this brother really does a good job of breaking down the content that we love and enjoy from a very unique perspective. You are a professional at this craft.
Man, thank you.
Man, please tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
Well, coming from you, brother, means everything, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, y'all can find me over on GeeklyGoods, talking all things geek. Yo, we got a lot around the corner, y'all. April's coming up with some gems. You season 5 coming out, so definitely come on over to the channel and tune in. And it's always great collaborating with you, my friend. Always.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
We will be doing some more Wes Anderson. Believe that is definitely going to be happening again, and we'll catch you on the next project. All right, y'all. Take care.
Later.
Peace.